So my hair has gotten much longer, and I want to show you how I trim my hair since my hair has gotten this long. So this is how my hair is actually looking before I do anything to it. So I'm just going to comb it down so that you can see what it is looking like before I trim the ends. Looking at my hair, it would appear that my hair does not need any trim as the ends are still looking blunt. But as we go along in the video, you're going to see that my hair really needed a trim. And I didn't trim my hair for a while because I was quite busy. And so I didn't get to do my routine trims, and that has cost me dearly. So if you look at my hair right there, let's zoom in and you'll see that there's an indentation right there. So of course we need to get rid of that, and that will take some time. To make it easier for me to trim my ends, I've sectioned my hair into 6, 3 at the front and 3 at the back. So 1 at the nape area and 2 at the upper crown section. And of course I'll be using a mirror to assist me in seeing my hair, so you can do that too. And to do my hair cutting, I'll be using a hair scissors and a cutting comb. Starting at the back nape area, I'll make a vertical parting. I'll comb the hair down, and then of course I'll use the scissors to trim it off. So now I'm showing you how I section off that back section. So the back section, I've sectioned it into 2, and now I'm going back in to ensure that I'm taking off as much hair as needed to. And if you look closely, you can see that some of the hair is long, some of it is short. So as was shown earlier with that indentation, that is where the problem lies. And so over a period of time, I'll keep trimming until that opening there at the back will not be there anymore. So I'm just ensuring that the hair is evenly cut as much as possible at the back nape area. This section that I'm taking down is still a part of the first section at the back, and I'm going to be doing the same thing, vertical parting and then trimming off the ends. Now I go back in and I comb all the first section here together, and then I'll be trimming the ends so that I can have a more even look at the back. Once I'm done trimming the first section of the back, this is how the back section is looking, and you can see that you're not seeing the opening that you saw earlier as much as you did before. Now I'm taking down the section at the top, and I'm going to be doing the same vertical parting, but first I'm going to subdivide it horizontally, and then I'll go in vertically with each section, just the same as I did with the back section. It is very important to develop a hair trimming routine. So whether you're going to be doing it every 4 weeks, every 8 weeks, or you're going to be doing it every time you have a relaxer retouch service, you must develop some form of hair trimming routine so that you can maintain your ends. Now, we have different types of split ends, and so we want to avoid those or minimize those because those can cause hair breakage. And so to do that, you must keep up with your hair trimming routine. For me, I usually do my hair trimming every 4 weeks, but I missed out a few hair trimming routine that I was supposed to do. And so that's the reason why you saw my hair looking the way it was looking earlier. So it is very important that we keep up and maintain our hair care routine, our hair trimming routine, as you see what can happen. So though my hair is looking quite healthy and nourished, if you want to call it that, you can see that when I'm parting through my hair, you can see that it is not perfect, and the reason for that is because I was not keeping up with my hair trimming routine or my hair trimming regimen. To avoid my hair from looking uneven after the trim, I am following the same pattern as how my hair is shaped. So I'm not changing the shape of my hair. So if you notice, I am trimming it in the same direction as to how the hair is looking. So you want to maintain that, and once you're maintaining that, then once you're done, then all the hair will be nicely, evenly trimmed. So you could try that at home if you decide to trim your hair by yourself, so that you'll have an even finished look. So if you look at my hair, I am done with this side of the hair, and you can see how it is looking. And now I'm going to do the same thing now on the next side of my hair. I am showing the entire process of how I trim my ends, so that if you would like to try this method at home, then you'll be able to follow me right throughout each step, so that you can get it right there in the comfort of your home. If this is your first time to my channel, welcome. I'm Mika, and on this channel is all about hair care. So this is how the back of my hair is looking now, and let's look and see if we can see that opening at the back. So we're not seeing the opening as much as we were seeing it before, so we could say that I did a relatively good job in minimizing that appearance of the opening at the back. But as time goes by, then that will be eliminated, because I'm promised that this time around I'm definitely going to keep up with my hair trimming routine. So that is how the back is looking, and you can let me know in the comment section what you think. Do you think there's an improvement, and so on. And of course, I'm using my handheld mirror to see what is happening at the back of my hair. This is the middle section of my hair, and if you have been watching my channel for a while now, you know my struggle with the middle section. So this is how it's looking now, and you can see that it has improved a lot. It looks a lot thicker, and the thinning is now going towards the end. So what I'll be doing, I'm not going to trim the middle section. What I'm going to do, I'm going to allow it to grow down some more before I decide to cut it. So I'm just combing it down, and I'm just going to trim just those ends off instead of trying to cut everything off at once. So now I'm just going back in and just checking the ends to make sure that everything is evenly trimmed, and then we'll move on to the front section. So for the first section at the front, I'm going to make a horizontal part, and then I'll trim the ends as you'll see now. The front section of my hair is really doing well. I have no problem at the front except for the middle, and of course there what you saw earlier at the back section. So far that is good. If you're enjoying the video so far and getting value from the video, don't forget to give the video a like. And if this is your first time to my channel, or this is your second or third time to my channel and you have not yet subscribed, then go right ahead and subscribe. Click that notification bell so that you'll always be notified whenever I drop a new video. And of course, leave a comment so that I can know your thoughts, or share something that someone else can benefit from in the comment section. So now I've moved on to the next section of my hair at the front, and of course you would realize that the middle section will be left for last. So I'm basically doing the same thing that I did on the other side. And as was mentioned earlier, I'm just taking off what is needed. So you don't need to go in for a deep dive or a deep cut when you're trimming your ends. Just take off what is needed. You don't have to trim off all the ends at the same time. You can do it over a period of time. So if you're having breakage or you're having severe split ends, you can take it off in small sections, and over a period of time you will definitely get rid of those sections that don't belong there. For the middle section, I will be using the same horizontal parting, and in the same manner as I did the sides, then we're going to trim the ends. Of course, as I mentioned earlier, we're keeping the shape of the ends, so we're not trying to change the shape, we're just maintaining it and trimming off what is needed. To get the same length on both sides, I'm making a middle parting. Of course, that middle parting is not perfect, as you know. Getting a middle part is not the easiest thing to do, but that's the aim. You want to make a middle part so that you can get the hair even on both sides, that in case in the future you decide you want to wear a middle part, you don't have one side of the hair being longer than the other. Now that we have done that, this is how the hair is looking on both sides. So we're not looking too bad there. It looks evenly. And now I'm going to go in and I'm just going to take off the front perimeter, which is the hairline section. As you know, sometimes you'll have breakage in those sections, and so you want to maintain the ends nice and smooth so that you can minimize the breakage at the hairline section. So that's what I'm doing. I'm going to take out the hair and then I'm going to trim the ends of these sections. And over a period of time, this section will grow down and catch the rest of the hair and look nice and healthy. After trimming the ends of the hairline section there, we are going to go back in and we're just going to ensure that all the hair is evenly cut. So we're just going back in to check the ends and to nip off any little thing that is not supposed to be there. And we're going to do the same thing at the back. We're going to check, especially the middle section, and ensure that we take off the hair that needs to come off so that the hair can look nice and even at the back as much as possible. I know sometimes you have some persons who feel that if they were to trim their ends regularly, then that is going to prevent them from having length retention or seeing their hair making an improvement as it relates to length. But that is not true. If you keep up with your hair trimming regimen, you will see length, because if your hair is not breaking and you're retaining length, then it means that obviously your hair is going to be longer. So there's no truth in that. So keep up with your hair trimming routine so that you can retain length and not lose length. if that is your aim. So to get a more even look at the back, what I've just done is to group all the hair together, and now I'm just trimming off the ends to ensure that at the back it is even as much as possible. Now I'm going to comb down the crown section all around in a circle. Then I'm going to take the middle section and trim that area. The reason for doing this is to ensure that the hair is even right around. So for example, if I need to wear my hair with a middle part, then I'm guaranteed that the hair on one side is not going to be longer than the other. If I need to wear a side part, then the same thing. I'm guaranteed that my hair will be even right around. So this method guarantees you that you will be able to wear your hair with a side part, a middle part, any part, and your hair will still look fabulous. If you would like to learn more about why it is important to trim your ear ends and keep them groomed, then I'll leave a video in the description link below for you to watch next. So whatever you do on one side, you're going to follow through with it on the other side and ensure that it is even right around. Now that I've finished cutting my hair using that method, I'm going to go back in and just check the ends, and of course if there's anything that needs to be trimmed off, then I'll trim it. So it's just to ensure that I didn't miss any areas, and wherever I missed, then I would catch it in this section while checking it. So this is how my hair look after trimming the ends, and you can see that my hair end look quite blunt and look nice and free from split end for the most part. So I know that some persons do not like when their hair is cut blunt, but for me that's how I like it. So what you can do is follow the shape that you desire and just trim your hair in that shape and maintain the shape while trimming your ends. So this is how the back section is looking, and if you look closely, you're not seeing that opening as much as you were seeing it earlier, so that's a plus.